Sumter Today is presented by USC Sumter, Sumter Tourism, and Prisma Health.
I love safety. I've been an aquatics director before. I've always been in the aquatics world. I can't seem to escape it. So I wanted to come here because I have family in Sumter. I've always loved Sumter, but my big love is safety, and I feel like I can do that here. I think lifeguard classes are important because they take the safety information they learned here and they can provide it elsewhere in the community. Most of the time that you have to perform some kind of medical care at this level is not on the job. It's actually outside, maybe at a vacation. And that's what's important for me, is to build the safety in the community, not necessarily just here. The majority are gonna work here. Some of them have maybe a water-related job coming. Like some of them will go into the Coast Guard. Some of them will work at other local pools. Some of them will go to camps during the summer. And some of them just want that knowledge to start building up because it'll look good for medical resumes.
I joined the swim team. I wouldn't say as a joke, but I joined it as something because I knew I wanted to join the Coast Guard, and I was like, okay, to join the Coast Guard, I need to learn how to swim. And I don't want to go any not knowing how to, not drown or anything. I wanted to actually learn how to swim. So I joined the swim team last May or June, and I was like, okay, I just need to get down to basics. But as soon as the season ended, I was like, that can't be it. I want more. And I joined a club team, and now swim is like my life. I really love swim, and I hope to get on the swim team for college. I plan on going to the U.S. Coast Guard Academy, and right after that, I'll commission as officer. Everything I've gotten out of this lifeguard course is the mental block thing. I'm on a swim team, and oftentimes I doubt myself. And one thing that it is a mental block. With all the training and certifications I have with everything, I've learned that you are your biggest enemy at times, and it really has helped me overcome a lot of things.
We learned the book scenarios because the book scenarios are in an idyllic society where you can just do things. Learning to adapt and being able to adapt your, like, what you know, like what your training says you should do to what you actually need to do is a quintessential part of being a guard. But usually we're very lucky. We don't really have that many attractions that would cause incidences like that. Like we have the slide and we have the lazy river, but we don't have a lot of rides or something like a water park. Most of our stuff is straight, simple, by the book, simple assists, just get up, pull them out. But the best part of the training is that once it happens, you don't panic. You just calm down, your adrenaline takes over, you do it, and by the time you're over, like, hey, that was surprisingly easier than I thought it was gonna be.
I think it's important for everybody to know it. I think especially maybe for an older generation that doesn't think it's quite as necessary. I think everybody should know it. I think it's important in all situations, and that's why, especially with that older audience, trying to target them to come back in and learn it. The off-season we'll be hosting CPR classes. This is the first time that we'll do year-round CPR. I'm also going to be going to the schools with my team to go through different water safety checks with our second graders and hopefully also our third graders in the community. So we have all kinds of community engagement projects out season where our lifeguards are still training to be leaders in the community, and they're also training to continue enforcing safety maybe out of water. I would encourage everybody to get Water Safety Ambassador certified through American Red Cross. It's a very quick but a very informational course. It's online, it's free, but it teaches really good tips to keep you safe not only in water but around it. I would encourage all adults, all families, everybody to get involved and get signed up for that course.
The tan lines are great, man. They're great. But I don't know, apart from that, like in terms of teaching, I love teaching kids, helping them master swimming and help them have fun in the water.
USC Sumter, to me, is the opportunity to get a start, to learn and to grow, and to know that the step you took here is going to be an important foundation in the future.
They make it so easy to learn here, and their doors are always open. Like I said, they're all approachable.
My wife is in the service. I have a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 10-month-old at home. I was able to get my courses all in the morning. I can study and I can take time and treat it like a job and focus on my studies, and then after I can focus on family.